Okay, this is my first go at Instagram TV, so let's see if I can do this all right on the first try. I bet it's going to take a couple, but we're going to see. A few weeks ago, I shared with you that I would love to offer you Yoga Nidra that you can practice in the comfort of your own home. Yoga Nidra is very restorative. If you've never done it before, it's for anybody and everybody. It's a guided meditation. And some benefits include, it's going to downregulate your nervous system. So that's going to help you manage stress. It's going to help you sleep better at night, no matter what time of day you do this. It's helpful in reducing things like blood pressure, quieting anxieties. It's just good self-care for anybody. Also, it's great for creative thinking because your brain, it enters this space where it's like deep meditation. So it's good for so many reasons. And when I asked you guys which topic you would like to cover first, the number one answer was healing. So that's what we're going to do today. You need nothing for this practice except for a place that's comfy and cozy and quiet. Some people like a little music in the background, others don't, so I'm not going to have any on this recording. But if you want some suggestions for some of my favorite things to play in the background, because I do like a little soft background noise, let me know. I'll be glad to answer any questions about that. Other helpful things, if you happen to have an eye pillow when you're laying down, this is a nice thing. It's just that weight, and this one's lavender scented. Those are both lovely things for this practice. A blanket, your body temperature tends to cool, so you're just going to be laying down in Shavasana for this practice, or you can sit with your eyes closed, but most people like to lay down and get really comfy and cozy. Most people lay on their back with a pillow or a bolster under their knees. You can also lay on your side, whatever allows you to be still, because this is a stillness practice. So you're going to try to remain still the whole time and just listen along. If you do happen to get uncomfortable, please shift your weight around and find a place where you are comfortable. Since you do not need me during this, other than to listen to me, I'm going to kind of ease out of the frame. Typically, this practice is done with your eyes closed, but if you need something to stare at, I've got some art back there by one of my favorite artists. But typically your eyes are closed, so you just want to be in a safe, secure, cozy resting place. I'm going to ease out of the way, and then your whole job this time is just to welcome yourself home to you. There is no way to do this practice wrong, and just listen. That's it. So as you find your comfortable resting position, remember this is a stillness practice. So the idea is to get as cozy and comfy as possible. And take note here that this is called a practice because it takes practice to find stillness in the body and in the mind. So we have to practice this stillness in the same way we might practice movement in the body. So however, if you find yourself experiencing any discomfort throughout this process, adjust your body to find a more pleasant resting position. As you begin to settle your body and your mind, tune into the rhythm and texture of your breath and allow your body to sink toward the earth. Acknowledge that taking this time for yourself, this time to rest and meditate, is both deeply restoring and healing for the body and the mind. This ages-old practice of deep meditative rest allows for transformation by yoking together mind, body, and spirit. Allow this time and space to sort your thoughts, to give you clarity, to empower your voice, and to release the thoughts and feelings that no longer serve you. Allow the weight of your body to sink into the floor and begin to draw your senses away from the outside world and tune into your body. Note the body breathing itself belly rising, belly falling. Breath gliding in and out both nostrils simultaneously. Inhaling a sense of calm and exhaling a sense of release. And notice any sensations on your skin. Maybe the weight of your blanket or the texture of your clothing. Perhaps the coolness of the air on your exposed skin. The muscles beneath your skin softening, gently draping over your bones. Whole body softening. And bring your attention to your nose, noticing any smells, and attention to your mouth, noticing any lingering flavors from what you last ate or drank. And as you settle into your practice, know that there is no way to be here wrong, no way to do this wrong. You are simply here to tune into your body, to witness and to listen. Let go of where you've been. Let go of where you're going. And just find presence in this moment and in this experience. And as you tune into your senses, bring awareness now to sound. And with respect to sound today, because we are seeking comfort in the body and ease in the mind, instead of reaching to figure out sound, can you allow sound to simply come to you? Allow it to flow in and out of your ears as easily as breath flows in and out your nostrils. This will begin the process of allowing thinking mind to rest back. Know that my eyes will remain open the entire practice. So think about allowing your eyes to gently relax and your ears to relax as well. Quietly to yourself state, I'm here to meditate. I will remain awake and aware, and I will welcome whatever comes. And take a moment now to set an intention for your practice. What comes to mind when you ask yourself, what is my intention for this practice today? As you are resting into stillness, see what intention bubbles up for you. Then allow your intention to come from a balance of both intuition and thoughtfulness. The intention you set during Yoga Nidra is like planting a powerful seed. And this seed is planted in a fertile mind, ready to take root, to grow, and bear fruit. So take care in choosing your intention. And if nothing comes, that's okay. Just welcome the rest and this sense of stillness. However, if something did come to you, quietly to yourself, repeat your intention 3 times. And that's just to settle it into your practice. So from here, we'll expand the idea of your intention into your heart's deepest mission, into the thing that you are seeking most deeply in this moment. What is your heart's deepest desire? And with the thought of your heart's deepest mission, take note of how you've languaged it. We have a tendency to project our deepest desires way out into the future. So if you did that, take a moment and restate your heart's deepest desire in the present tense. Make it true in this very moment. So for example, if I said, I want to feel peaceful, I would restate it as, I am peace itself. And when you restate your heart's deepest mission to be true in the present moment, notice the change in the way your body feels. What is the felt sense of your heart's deepest mission? Tap into that feeling and allow it to wash over your entire body. So from our heart's deepest mission, we'll move on to cultivating or tending to our inner resource. This is a place that brings with it a feeling of peace and security, a place where you feel secure, loved, and calm. There could be a person who helps accentuate this feeling of well-being, or maybe it's a place for you and you alone. A place of solitude. This place could be a real place or an imaginary place. Maybe it's a place you've visited in nature, or it could be an oasis you've created in your own home. Maybe it's this place and this practice right here, right now. So with this idea of your inner resource, whether real or imaginary, piece the whole thing together. Think about the colors, the textures, the sounds, and any smells. Every fine detail of this inner resource place. And when you put it all together, notice the feeling that comes with that. And if nothing comes to mind, again, we welcome the rest. If you were able to build this idea of your inner resource, take a moment and step into it and try it on. What does it feel like to be in your body, in your inner resource? Know that you can tap into this felt sense of your inner resource at any time, even as the world is changing around you. It is ever present within you. So throughout the rest of our practice, if a difficult vision, emotion, or experience rises in the mind, use your inner resource as a place to go, as a place to regroup and settle back into a feeling of security, equanimity, and peacefulness. You may find that spending the rest of your practice there is the place for you to be. Your entire practice could just be exploring and resting into your inner resource. So allow now my voice to become your voice, and we'll bring our attention around the mandala of the body on a journey of sensation. Your eyes may try to lead the way. If you have that experience, just give thanks for your eyes, but then very gently allow them to rest back. And as your eyes rest, allow thinking mind to rest back as well. And just let awareness bubble up in these areas as we move around the body. Welcome all sensation just as it is. Start by bringing attention to your belly, noting its rise and fall, the body breathing and regenerating itself. Then shift your attention to the left hip joint. Allow it to loosen. Follow that sensation down your left thigh, through the knee, down the left calf, across the ankle, through the sole of your left foot, all the way to your big toe. Then allow your toes to soften one by one, working from the big toe to the smallest. From the tips of the toes, draw that soft sensation back up through the foot, the left ankle, left calf, through the knee, the thigh, and back into the left hip joint. And the whole left leg softens. Whole left leg rests. Then glide your attention from the left hip to the right hip joint and allow it to release. Shift that softening down the right leg, through the knee, right calf, right ankle, through the sole of the foot, and rest on the right big toe. Then one by one, soften the toes from the biggest to the smallest. Then travel from the right toes through the sole and the ankle, up the calf, across the knee, through the right thigh, all the way back into the right hip joint. And notice now the whole lower body relaxing, whole lower body softening, whole lower body resting, deeply supported by the earth beneath it. Then shift your attention back to the lower belly, once again noting its rise and fall. Inhaling, welcoming, exhaling, releasing. Allow breath to travel up your spine and into your rib cage, noting its expansion and contraction, and awareness of the body breathing and regenerating itself. And just notice the breath as it passes back and forth at the notch at the base of your throat. You may feel a softening there. Then glide sensation to the left across your collarbone, through the left shoulder joint, down the arm, through the left elbow, across the left forearm, and into the palm of your left hand. And the whole left arm rests deeply. Draw your attention now from the left palm back up through the wrist, the forearm, the elbow, the shoulder, crossing through the left collarbone, back toward the notch at the base of your throat. Allow sensation now to travel out across your right collarbone, through the right shoulder joint, down the right arm, right elbow, forearm, and into the palm of your right hand. And the whole right arm relaxes, releases, and rests deeply. Draw your attention from your right palm back up through the wrist, the forearm, the elbow, and the shoulder, crossing through the right collarbone back toward the notch at the base of your throat. Again, feeling the muscles there soften. Follow that softness up your neck, all the way to your chin, and glide over to the hinge of your left jaw, releasing the muscles there. Then back to the chin and over to the hinge of your right jaw, softening the muscles there. Allow your cheeks to soften as well. You may note that there is now a spaciousness between your top and bottom teeth. And from your cheeks, bring awareness to the muscles surrounding your eyes. With every inhale, allow the muscles around your eyes to soften. Allow both eyes to rest deeply. As you do, you may feel the space between your eyebrows broadening as the muscles there relax too. Notice now relaxed eyes, relaxed cheeks, relaxed jaw. The whole face softens, the whole head rests. And as your body rests here, note every inhale and each exhale. Breath passing back and forth, back and forth. Allow every exhale to carry away tension. Allow each inhale to bring a sense of calm to every cell in your body. Notice this spaciousness. Allow thinking mind to rest deeper and slow itself down. What does this deep, restful space feel like in your body? Notice every thought, every sound, and every emotion as they rise and fall in your mind. Begin to scan your body now, noting any senses of need for healing in the body. Those sensations of needed healing could be physical, emotional, or spiritual. But take a moment to explore the felt sense of need for healing. What does that feel like in your body? What is its felt sense? Remembering that if at any time you find a felt sense to be too uncomfortable, return to your inner resource, to that place of absolute security. So from that feeling of need for healing, we will move toward restoration, toward regeneration, and toward healing. Quietly to yourself repeat, I am a student of my body. I am naturally in a state of healing. My body is a self-healing organism. My body's natural state is to regenerate. I separate the useful from the unnecessary. I release past pains because I no longer need to feel what I no longer feel. I heal because I am alive. I heal because I am alive. Seek the felt sense of healing in your body. What feeling radiates throughout your body in this felt sense of healing? Allow the felt sense of healing to permeate every cell in your body, one cell bumping into the next until your whole body is consumed with a feeling of regeneration. Healing radiates throughout the body, through the belly and the chest, all the way from your feet to your face, where you may even feel a smile forming. Allow the felt sense of healing to wash over you again and remain present in your body. And take the next minute here and allow this felt sense or experience of healing to consume your body. And take the next minute as this felt sense of healing consumes you, welcoming whatever comes. So just breathe here, radiating healing. And bring attention now back to the sensations of healing as they rest deeply in the body. Notice the way the body is breathing itself. Inhaling deeply, belly rising. Exhaling completely, belly falling. Welcome every sensation, every thought, every emotion, and every sound. And we will begin to externalize this experience, allowing healing to remain. So begin to slowly expand your intention back out into your space by slowly bringing attention to the sensations on your skin. Again, you might notice the texture of your clothing or the weight of your blanket. You might notice the way the air feels on your exposed skin. Maybe you notice your heart beating strong inside your chest. And welcome any sense in your nose or lingering flavors in your mouth. And very gently return awareness to your ears, noticing any background noise or the sound of my voice or any sounds in your space. Very gently allowing thinking mind to reawaken. Then slowly restore movement into your body. Begin by wiggling fingers and toes. Eventually finding movement in the wrists and the ankles. And then extending that into arms and legs. Eventually finding a really yummy, luxurious stretch, as if awakening for the first time today. Then at your own pace, gently rolling to one side or the other to rest for a moment before rising. And take this time to reconnect with your breath, to allow that breath to weave together mind, body, and spirit. And also taking this moment to just notice. Notice your body, notice your mind, notice any changes in your body or mind or spirit from now compared to the beginning of your practice. And then very slowly at your own pace, bringing yourself to a comfortable seated position. And once there, we'll finish taking arms overhead, deep breath in. Exhale, hands come together at heart center, and we'll give a little nod in gratitude and thanksgiving for this opportunity to nourish our bodies with rest.